Good morning, friends. This is second lecture in your certificate course that is of soft skill development. This is related to your personality development in that you have so many things to be studied. Emotional intelligence, what it means, how you can handle your emotions, and for what? What are the benefits? We are going to discuss in detail. So, self management, it is a term, very important one. There are certain things which are related to your personality. If you develop these factors, definitely that can help you for managing yourself. What are these things? Your emotions, your health, your stress, ethics which are there in your society in which you live or you are part of. Then time, how to spend your time and how to manage your time. Then project, the work you are going to complete or accomplish in certain that decided time. Then motivations, what type of career you want to choose and how to have that success in that career. So such are the things which should be taken into consideration before managing your personality. So, the first very important thing that is your emotions. In that, we will focus on emotional intelligence because if you want to get job, definitely this emotional intelligence is important to perform better in that job situation. So, what is this emotional intelligence is all about, and how it contribute for your self management? So, emotional intelligence, it is actually a process. It is process of what? Process of learning. And in that process, what do? You learn to understand the emotions of others who are working with you, who are living their lives with you, and you can maintain your relations successfully so that you can make yourself happy and even others' happiness you consider. So, if you have capacity to gain that positive responses from others, that is of course that emotional intelligence you apply. So if you have capacity to recognize and accept others emotional responses, it is also the part of learning process of emotional intelligence. So in emotional intelligence you learn all these things. You learn to understand one's own emotions, your own emotions. You find out the positive side of situations and how to have that positive responses from others. So all in all, emotional intelligence is lifetime learning process, and throughout life you tackle people with this. In various places you need to apply various type of things or strategies, emotional strategies, so that you can get that success in teamwork. You can get cooperation, you can get so many benefits which comes with emotional intelligence. So definitely this emotional intelligence play a very vital role in prospering when you want to get that proper or successful career of yours. Then what are the benefits of emotional intelligence? So if you have this emotional intelligence, you can have some powerful abilities in you. So with this emotional intelligence you can create people. See, it's not easy task when you have so many people to handle, and you want that leadership or play the role of leader. That time you need to have this emotional intelligence. So you need to be very people smart, means how to have that intelligence to establish interpersonal relationships. You can gather people, and you can make them understand you so that they can have very positive relations with you, and you can establish such type of interpersonal relationships, so that you can take help of these people, you can form team out of these people, you can work smartly effectively with that group or team of people for your purpose in any organization. So such is the importance of this emotional intelligence, how you can create such people. So we'll see in that in this presentation in next some slides, all the discussion will do about that. So first of all, you should know all these benefits of emotional intelligence, so that later on, when you will understand what actually emotional intelligence means, you can thoroughly understand that thing, and you can use that skill for your purpose. So ability to read others, this is one of the benefits of emotional intelligence. Then you can even become leader, as I have told you, can become team player, you can have team, you can create team, and you can make others work in that team. So you can be a facilitator, you can tell them that what type of part they are going to play in certain team. So such is the that benefit of emotional intelligence. So you can have some good academic achievers with the help of this skill, emotional intelligence. So if you motivate people, definitely these people devote that the best out of them, and you can get all those positive things from his or her performance. And such academic achievers, of course, are very important part of any successful organization. And how to have such type of trained people with you to be successful in your that purpose is, of course, the part of emotional intelligence. So social skills is one of the benefits of emotional intelligence. If you have emotional intelligence, definitely you get these social skills. What is that meaning of social skills? When you are in society and you want to establish good relations with others, and you want to prosper with the people, of course you know that man cannot live without society, and man prospers with the help of society only. So how to have that positive support from the people, and how to be friendly, amicable with all those neighbors, or your friends group, or your colleagues group, or your means family relatives. So in that, you need to have such type of skills, social skills, how to build these positive relations with these people is, of course, this skill can be achieved with the help of emotional intelligence. So if you have emotional intelligence, you get that sense of self worth. So who you are, and what is your value, what is your position at that time, how you can be the best one, how you can perform well. You can have that sense out of this emotional intelligence. So you keep yourself away from conflict if you have and this skill of emotional intelligence. It gives you proper decision making strategies, problem solving skills. It builds that creativity in you, and it provides you good communication skills, some negotiation techniques also. So, what is that negotiation techniques? It is very important when you do business. It is very important when you want to convince your ideas or make other people accept your ideas, your opinions. So, in that, your communication should have that capacity or power, so that other people they easily can believe in you. So self control is also some that outcome of this social, that emotional intelligence. Then persistence. What it means persistence, when you pursue something without break, you have that type of patience in you, and you become successful. And of course, while doing this, this what do? You strive continuously, you do efforts without break, and you get success ultimately. So this emotional intelligence is very helpful in this, and it can give you ability to motivate yourself, it can give you ability to manage your stress. So after knowing so many benefits, definitely now you are eager to know what is emotional intelligence. So it is again helpful for making yourself ready for the situation, making aware of self and others, or how to have very adjustable to the situation in society, or how to solve your problems, others' problems, how to overcome some problems sometimes, or how to have that responsibility of yourself or others' responsibility, even how to resolve conflicts while you are there in teams or groups, how to excel or how to perform well in teamwork and group activities, and finally, how to value honesty and ethics. So, numerous benefits are there of this emotional intelligence. So, after knowing these benefits, let us come to that term emotional intelligence, what it means. So, in this, you can see that this is that means a skill, actually emotional intelligence, that creates people who know how to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way. So very opposite to that, you can say emotional intelligence creates people who know how to be good with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in right way. So these two things, that positive as well as negative side. So always it is not possible for us to be good to everybody, but to what extent you can be good with somebody, and how you can create your team. Creating people means creating team with balanced type of behavior, having proportionate anger as well as proportionate goodness in you, so that you can have your people and you can get the response of the people for your purpose. So this is how that very important term in your now vocabulary, that emotional intelligence. So the positive as well as negative aspect, now we know. So here you have that definition by Mayer and Salovey. What it means, emotional intelligence. It is a type of social intelligence. It involves the ability to monitor one's own or, or and others' emotion, to discriminate among them, and to use the information to guide one's thinking and actions. So this is intelligence, of course. Intelligence, you have that capacity of brain where you can get the ability to monitor, to control yourself, to control other self, or you can control your and others' emotions. For what? To make difference, to identify what, to identify that how the person is different from you, and then you can guide his or her thinking and actions. So you can monitor that person if you know him better, and you can means how you can get that information about the person or his or her emotions. For that you need to spend time with the person. Then what can be done? You can know about his interest, his hobbies, his attitudes, his familial background, his educational background, and his all that responses. And with the help of communication you can have such type of information about person's emotions, and after having this information you can definitely control this thing. So, emotional intelligence is the ability to perceive emotions, to access and generate emotions so as to assist thought, understand emotions, and emotional knowledge, to reflectively regulate emotions so as to promote emotional and intellectual growth. So, see, This is ability. Actually, you can develop this ability. Sometimes it can be inborn, or sometimes with practice you can get such type of ability. You can see others' emotions, and you can access to these emotions. You can even generate emotions in yourself or in others, and then you can get the assistance of thoughts, understanding, emotions, all these things. And of course, you can get the success out of this. So this is how emotional intelligence is some a very important factor in your personality. This is ability. Actually, you can practice it or you can have it inborn. So you can check how much you are that intellectually grown, and how you have this emotional intelligence, and what type of that ability you want to get with this. So there are two types of emotional intelligence: interpersonal intelligence. It is considered that ability to understand other people. So what motivates them, how they work, and how to work cooperatively with them. So where it requires, suppose you want to work in business, for marketing purpose it is very helpful. If you want to convince others, you want to negotiate, you want to have team, you want to get information of customers behavior or their likings, attitudes, interests. So in that way you can be a very successful market man or salesperson. You can become successful politicians with the help of this interpersonal intelligence, knowing that people's behavior, their emotions, and that ability to making speech before them, before audience, and convincing your ideas. So in that way you can become politicians, teachers, then medical professionals, and even religious leaders. So these people have ability to motivate. See, it is the skill of speaking, public speaking, and public speakers or leaders. They can turn all that mob into their side, and they can even change the situation very contradictory to that original one. So this is how that capacity of people using emotional intelligence, that interpersonal intelligence. Then that second type is intrapersonal intelligence. In this, it is actually correlative capacity or ability, and it is to form an accurate understanding of self, and to be able to use that to perform effectively. So interpersonal intelligence, it is for others, and intra means it is for yourself. First of all, knowing yourself accurately, and then performing effectively in the team with the help of self awareness. So there are 5 domains in your personality you should know about, and then you can perform well in team. What are these 5 domains? Self awareness, in that you can make your SWOT analysis, make knowing your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, you can prosper well. Then that second one, managing your own emotions. You know what type of things you like, and then what type of things make you sad, or for what you have fear in your mind and anxiety in your mind. So you can manage your emotions with that. Then motivating oneself. Here, if you are able to motivate yourself, that is that achievement of yours, and with that you can get whatever you want in your life. You can establish self control out of that. You can be happy, you can be satisfied, you can control your impulses or emotions. You can find out that perfect goal for you, and you can go for that if you have capacity to motivate yourself. Empathy, of course, is very important domain of your personality. What it means, it is one type of sensitivity for others. If you feel happy for others, if you feel even sad for others, that means you feel for others, and for that you have, of course, good nature, and that is empathy. handling relationships. So if you can handle relationships, manage emotions of others, or you have some social competence and social skills, definitely that can establish that intrapersonal intelligence in your personality. So these two types we have now uh, very well understood. And here one very important thing we want to know about, that is whether emotional intelligence is inborn ability or it can be practiced. Of course, both the things are right. Some people they think that emotional intelligence is inborn capacity according to them, and some people they think that it can be also practiced to improve and applied for the purpose. So with this now you can go for emotional intelligence. So it is necessary for more success and can be developed in your personality purposefully. So all the best for your future. Thank you very much.